Okay, weather report inspired by David Lynch. Thank you, Mr. Lynch. And I have stolen his idea, but hopefully I'm adding something new to that idea also, which makes me wonder that if he were to find out, of course, he's not going to find out because he's no more alive. Even if he were alive, he would probably not really care about me. But if he were to find out, would it make him upset that I have stolen his idea? Or would it make him happy that his idea has been taken up and grown into something from it? And then this brings me to this idea of, or this question of monetization. And I have this thesis that, I mean, monetization is important for a lot of society, but maybe there are areas in which monetization should not be a concern. One of them is creativity, the other is um, knowledge. Like my dad always used to say that the more you share knowledge, the more it increases, which is kind of like counterintuitive for in a monetization sense, because if you think of everything in terms of money, the more you give, the less you have. But for something like knowledge, if you share it, then somebody has that knowledge and then works on that knowledge, and the full pot of knowledge that then increases. And I feel that creativity can be thought of in the same way. Of course, creativity is very highly monetized now, in terms of number of views, number of likes, and then also physical money that flows through it. And then of course, if you're in that competition of monetizing it and somebody takes your creative idea out, then you're bound to be upset. But my question here is that, can we think of creativity as something that you enjoy just for the sake of doing it and not for the results that come out of it? And can you take the monetization aspect out of it? And then there might be a counter argument that demonetization, so to speak, is unnatural, that we have always been competitive species. That is how uh, humans have basically become the foremost species on the planet. But my counter argument to that would be, well, everything about being a human is unnatural, right? The fact that we are standing up on 2 feet is unnatural. We are supposed to walk on four, on our hands as well as legs. The fact that our brains are so big is unnatural. It's because we invented fire and we started cooking so that we could expend more of our energy towards uh, growing our brains. So, when everything about humans is unnatural, perhaps we could get over the natural tendency of competition in some domains. I understand that you cannot get over it in all domains, but in some domains, potentially we could get over it. For example, in the domain of creativity, can we get away from monetization and just be happy? Like if somebody steals my tune, of course, I have not made any music, so I perhaps I'm not the right person to say this. But if somebody steals my tune, one way to look at it would be, well, they stole my tune. Why should they get benefit out of it? But the other thing may be that, well, they might have stolen my tune, but at the end of the day, the tune gets heard by more people. And what does it matter anyway? Because I had created that tune for my own joy and not for somebody external. Um, Weather continues to be fantastic. Slightly cloudy, but clouds keep coming and going. No rain so far, windy, and low humidity. Love it.